Hey YouTube, it's Sydney. This is like the 7th time I've tried to film this. But here we are. We're gonna do the tutorial for the intro to The Internet Has Ruined Me by Wilbur Soot. It's got some funky chords going, so we actually have a chord chart. I would suggest you screenshot it. A couple things about this chord chart. The X's at the bottom mean mute, so don't play those strings. And the O's mean play those strings open, so just without fretting them, but you are going to play them. And then that X'd out dot is a mistake. So here we go. First chord, A sus6 F over F sharp. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. So we're going to take our first finger and we're going to bar, well, first finger, 7th fret, A string, second thickest. And then you're going to bar the middle 4 strings. So you're going to go. And then you're going to take your ring finger. That's going to go on the 9th fret of the A string. Pinky goes on the 9th fret of the G string. That's the 3rd skinniest. So you're playing 9th fret on the 2nd thickest and 3rd skinniest. So for this chord, because of the muting on the top and bottom, we're only going to play the middle 4 strings. So we got... And then the A sus6 over E, you're basically there. Just lift off your ring finger. Woo-wee, that's fun. So what's important, so that's literally the next chord, is you just lift your ring finger. So what's important about this is that because that's the only thing that's changing, when you're strumming, you need to make sure that you are hitting the A string. So, you could hear it go. And even for me, it's pretty easy to miss out on this note. That's going to be your first finger barring on the 7th fret of the B string, but it's pretty essential to the song. Okay, so the next chord is a D major. D major bar chord, we love it. All right, first finger, 5th fret of the A string. That's your 2nd thickest string. You're going to bar everything below. No E string on this one, so we got our bar on the 5th fret. You're going to take, I'll teach you guys 2 ways. So you're going to take your ring finger and put it on the 7th fret of the D string, the 3rd thickest. And then you're going to smush it down, and you're going to bar the D, G, and B strings. So you'll get, these fingers are not touching. Now, if that's too hard for you, the other way to play this chord would be to keep your bar, so you still need to be able to do this, and then take your middle finger, put it on the 7th fret of the D string, 3rd thickest, then your middle finger on the 7th fret of the G string, 3rd skinniest, and your pinky on the 7th fret of the B string, 2nd skinniest. So instead of barring, you're just putting a finger down on each string. So you have... So far we have okay, now we're on to the 4th chord, so that's just going to be an A major bar chord off the E string. So we're going to take our first finger, so you were just here, don't even have to move, just scoot your first finger 1 string lower. So now we have our first finger on the 5th fret of the low E string, and you got to bar all 6. Strength. So you're pressing every string down on the 5th fret. So then you're going to take your ring finger on the 7th fret of the A string, 2nd thickest, pinky on the 7th fret of the D string, 3rd thickest, middle finger on the 6th fret on the G string, that's your 3rd skinniest. So that's your A major bar chord. And now we're to, I think it's a C sharp minor 7. That's what I believe it is. It's just like a wild fingering, and it sounds super cool. So you're going to take your first finger, hey, on the chord chart, I didn't put a number of the frets next to this last chord. The like your first finger dot, like the I don't know how to explain this. I'll show you how to play it and you can write in the number if you really need. So your first finger is going to go on the 4th fret of the A string. And then your ring finger is going to go on the 6th fret of the D string. That's your 3rd thickest. So if you look at the chart, you can see like this is, you should put a 4 right there. Now, this is a little tricky and I might even mess it up, but like just listening to how he's playing it, I believe he's muting the G string. So you can see I put a little X on the G string. That's the 3rd skinniest. And the best way that I can figure to do that while making sure you still ring out the B and the E strings is to take your middle finger, and just lightly touch it on the G string. So it mutes it. So we have... And then no bottom string, and you can mute that probably by touching your first finger on it. I know that's kind of an advanced move, but you can do it. So yeah, nothing. So yeah, so it's like. It's so hard. Okay. And then so he plays that, and then he plays an A again, and then he plays the C sharp minor 7, and then he goes to the D. So I'm gonna try my best. Let's just try it. It sounds pretty close. I know personally, I kind of on the first chord need to kind of maybe even scooch my first finger back 1 fret so that I make sure that I hit this note. It doesn't sound good if you accidentally fret the high E string, but you super need to fret the 7th fret on the B string for those first 2 chords. So, I mean, yeah, you just learned a sus6 over something that's not the root, so that's really cool. Hopefully you enjoyed this, and if you've been wanting to learn how to play it, you can do it now. If you want me to teach you the rest of the song, give me a like and shoot me a comment, okay? So cheesy. I'm just happy it's almost Halloween. All right, have fun playing, guys, and gals, and friends. Bye.